Hey, good day. Hello, 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 hello. Hola. I hope you guys are doing good. Very good. As for me, well, I didn't sleep enough, so that's why I took a little bit more time to start. And also, that's why I was in such a hurry that I didn't test anything. So, let me do something that I usually do, because there is something wrong with the point rewards that I don't know if it happens to anyone else, but looks like if you use a video, like an MP4 instead of a GIF on the reward, sometimes it doesn't work. Like for example, let me try this one. Okay, now it works. Thank God. Thank God. Let me test the rest, because this is something that I do literally every day. I stream. See? For example, this one didn't work the first time, but now... there you go. Now it worked the second time. Thank God. And well, let's hope that the other two work the first time, and if not, I can redeem it myself. But yeah, welcome Tanky, by the way. Thank you for the lurk. Good to see you. Very good to see you. I hope you're doing good. But well, as the last time, let me appear here. There you go. As the last time, this is the special stream that I will do every time I finish a series, a franchise. So, you know, once in a blue moon, I think is the way to say it. But basically we are going back to the different, in this case, Armored Core games, replaying them, and then rating them in, let me show you, well, in tier list, as you can see here. See, like here, the garage, performance, a lot of tier lists. Yeah, maybe I got too excited making tier lists, but I mean, I feel like there is so much things to rank and to rant about the Armored Core franchise, so this is a perfectly normal amount of tier lists. Perfectly normal, yes. So let me open the next game, which, as you can see here, is Armored Core 9 Breaker. But Croc, you didn't you have the game open already? No, I didn't. I did not. I am very sorry. Very sorry. But yeah, as I said, I was in a hurry, so I didn't have time to do this. But I mean, it's quick. It should be quick. There you go. Where is the button? Ah, by the way, I hope the volume is not too loud. That is another thing. Let me turn it down a little bit. Yeah, like this. This sounds alright. Armored Core. Here. This is Armored Core 9 Breaker. My God, it's been so long. What is it? Here. So, this game, as you can see, is this the main menu, by the way? Let me go back. No, this is the main menu, center menu. Well, yeah, it's on the top of screen. Clock, are you stupid? So, as you can tell by this menu, you will ask, if you didn't know anything about this game, hey Croc, where are the missions? Like, here there are the garage with the shop, I guess. Oh, there isn't a shop, really? Assemblies y performance, final parts, paint, cockpit, name entry. Oh! So you can just equip any head right from the get-go. Okay, I mean, makes sense. makes sense, because this game is really special. Because the unique thing about this game is that, as you could guess, there is not any kind of story. There are no missions, no story whatsoever. This is like a... I've read on the internet people saying that this is like a training game before the real deal that is Armored Core Last Raven. And I mean, I guess there is a way to glaze it, but this is basically a game where the main thing to do is to do different exercises. And each exercise has a different thingy to do. Like the accuracy exercises puts you inside an arena and you have to shoot targets. The power... you have to run through a labyrinth and destroy different walls. True. The judgment, I don't remember. I remember one fucking... Let me see, it was the move. Well, the aerial move was like jumping around different... Well, you know what? Let me show you some of them, because, my god. I mean, I would say that this one is true that it doesn't have story, but I would say it's original. You know what? I would say it's original. What was the AC that I was using? What the fuck is this? What do I have here? A really heavy core. Can I see the specs? Weight. Where's the full weight? Weight. 7,000. This one is 7,000 as well. Boost ratio 341. 343? What? What about this one? For a second I thought this one was kinda slow, but not really. But I think I remember using this for the speedy missions. This, as you can see, it's kinda inspired in Gundam. And I think it's called, yeah, Shining Gundam. Because when I played 9 Breaker, I was watching G Gundam for the first time, so I was hyped with G Gundam, so of course, I had to do Shining Gundam. So you know what, let's use Shining Gundam. And let me show you, let's do for one of the aerial moves, let's do level 2, for example, to see how it is. So you can have a taste of how of what this game is about. Because it's really unique.
Time in this exercise is limited.
Limited. Wowie.
Success hinges on efficient use of your boosters. Let's begin.
Let's begin. Let's fucking go. So, it was this one.
60 seconds remaining.
Okay. On this one, you basically have to move through this. Whoa. I remember now. This one was kinda intense. It's a Gundam, yeah. It's the Shining Gundam, since it was the one that I used on 9 Breaker. Ooh, there you go.
10 targets remaining.
10 targets.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh no.
5 targets remaining.
5, so I left some of them back there, right?
All targets destroyed.
No.
Exercise complete.
But welcome, Iron. Welcome. I was just having a taste of Gundam 9 Breaker.
To normal mode.
So yeah, basically, the game is just doing this kind of timed, most of them I think they are timed exercises, and after you finish it, they just give you a a ranking, in this case silver. Not bad for my first time in long. And you just keep doing them. It's that simple. They don't even give you money. You have access to every single part from the get-go. And you just keep doing and doing and doing and doing and doing. And at some point, I think it was here. It was here? No. The special? No Locom plus Raiders? No. Technique? On one of them, basically, you end up fighting 9-ball. Quote-unquote 9-ball. I mean, quote-unquote, it was really 9-ball, but a really weak version of 9-ball, if you ask me. Remember the one that was like a race? Yeah, the race one, it was here. Yeah, this one, the horizontal move. This one was very fun. This one was very, very fun, I remember. It was cool. Yeah, so it's, I would say, a funny little Armored Core game that I think it recycled every single theme from Armored Core Nexus. Like, some arenas really remember me to some of the places in Armored Core Nexus and so on. Of course, the parts are all the same, I think. Maybe they are new parts, excuse me. I didn't check every single part, but I think most of them were coming from our Armored Core Nexus, which, I mean, makes sense because, you know, the Armored Core franchise was divided on different generations. And this is part of the... which one? Third generation? Fourth? No, third, I think. From some modus operandi was to release games that were functionally DLC. Yeah! Basically, you could say that this is a DLC. A DLC for Armored Core Nexus, where you have different trainings. And of course, the arena, where it's just literally an arena. You just fight people with a really weird way to fight, by the way. Like, the way to fight is like checking different things here, and then it randomly selects you opponents, but sometimes they made you fight the same opponent multiple times. It was weird. It was so weird. Like, makes sense that they never use this system ever again. An Arena DLC, really, for Nexus. Yeah, well, Arena and the trainings DLC. Like, I feel like the trainings are the core of this game. The armor core, even, of this game. The Arena is an extra. Maybe they were testing things with the Arena, with this weird-ass system. Maybe. But well, even though it was weird, I still ended up first. I am so funny, I know. But well, let's go to the sauce of the stream. Let's rank the different things. Where is it? Where is it? Here. So, the garage shop menu. I mean, it's pretty simple, simplified. And I feel like the garage is exactly the same as Nexus. It doesn't have a shop, so I guess that has minus points. Because it's like Nexus, but without a shop. But, I mean, the menu, at least, is easy to maneuver around, if you ask me. Everything is pretty clear. Did it still have tuning? Let me see. I think they do. Yeah. It still have tuning. If I press square, yeah. Like, literally, this is a Nexus DLC. So, let's put it... I guess, even though it doesn't have shop, I would say that it's basically the same as Nexus, so yeah. Daisy performance, I mean, I guess this is pretty easy. Wait, did I put Nexus on how it moves, feels? Ah, yeah, because of the freaking... How is the word? The heat. The heat thing is... I feel like at this point I was already used to the heat. Let me see. Let me do a test with these 3 ACs to see... Well, let me test this one. Oh, wait, you are not seeing anything. Weapon variety is very high, good. Yeah. Oh shit. I mean, the thing is, once you get used to the heat, as you can see, I can move around and the heat is not going up. So, I wonder if this is because they improved something, or maybe I just got used to the heat on this game. By the way, what the fuck is this AC? It doesn't have any... It doesn't have any freaking weapon whatsoever. I guess I built this AC just to move, because this one is super fast now that I think about it, look at this. And also, what the fuck are those things on the back? I mean on the back, on the shoulders. Let me use all buttons. No, 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 no. No. Oh! So the extension is a little boost forward. Look at this, how funny. Yeah, so this is definitely the IC that I built to do the speed test. Because it doesn't have any weapons, because it doesn't need weapons. And then you can move forward quickly with extension. How cool. For the laser dodge test, yeah, that one probably as well. So mainly for the tests that I didn't need to shoot. I didn't need to destroy anything. You will boost backward and then hit the extension. Try it. Yeah, like doing like whoop, boom, and then dodge. Yeah. What an annoying freaking test. Now that I remember that. Also the missile dodging, it was so freaking annoying. And I remember the laser miss. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna say that at this point... well, yeah, sure, it's almost the same. Let's put it here. Then, the customization, it's literally the same as Nexus. So, S+. Absolutely top dog customization. I mean, I would say that everything is the same as Nexus. Almost everything. Missiles the same, since this is basically a DLC. Melee the same. Interface the same. A story! Lemao doesn't have a story. So, down you go. With another H. Okay, that was quick. Now, let me close this. Shut down. Boom. And then the strongest contender for the PS2 when it comes to difficulty and story depth and everything crazy, insane even. Armor Core, Last Raven. Oh my god, this is it. This is the real shit. And as we can see, the menu is really upgraded from Nexus and Ninebreaker. Oh boy, pretty cool menu, to be honest. And here we have the garage. We even have a funny little animation when opening the garage, which is really neat. And everything I would say is the same, no? Here. Oh no, never mind! Look at this! This is peak! This is peak! This is peak menu. Yo, Jeffa, welcome, welcome. So good to see you. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing very good. The customization was still basically the same as Nexus, where everything's good. But yeah, let me see the garage first, because I would say that this is one of the best garages, because here we evolved from the freaking assembly that we got since the PS1 era. Here we have a list where you can see a miniature of every part and you can select it. It's amazing. And even you have here these little ranks that shows you how it upgrades on every single thing. Like this one has better IP and worse weight. And if you want to know, you can switch to this or to this. It's amazing. It's peak. It's peak. Is this the one where you can sell directly? I don't know. Ah, yeah. Yeah, you can sell. You can sell them. You can sell them directly from the garage. Amazing. And here you can buy... Yeah, everything is amazing. Everything is so quick to use. And tune here as well. Nah, crazy. Crazy. Absolutely insane. This is an... Well, no, not interface. This is the... this is a... Garage... S-Rank. Armor Core Nexus, ladies and gentlemen. Amazing, bravo, incredible. Top notch. Now, when it comes to the performance, let me see. When it comes to the performance, let's test it. Let's just test it. VR AC test against sentry units, sure. By the way, very cool that you can select different tests for different things to do. Fantastic. Fantastic. The performance was good, but the heat energy of it was issue even more egregious. Really? Was it?
Main system engaging test mode.
Ooh. Ooh. The mobility is really nice, eh? Whoa, 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 whoa. I feel like it moves more fluid. Like, I feel like they did something with the controls. Because I feel like the AC here moves extremely fluid. Like, look at this. How cool. Like on every previous PS2 Armored Core game, I don't know. This one feels more alive, I would say. Also, let me see the weapons. Here I can fly and destroy them. Once again, we still have the freaking max. The freaking max. Goddamn magazines, yep. How dare you do not allow me to infinitely shoot my machine gun until it runs out of ammo? How dare you, from software? But I would say that the performance, even though it has the energy output slash temperature issue, I feel like the upgrades of the movement put it one tier above them. It's great. It is great. Lars Raven evolving. Actually evolving. Crazy. Well, customization. I think the customization is the same as Nexus. Let me see. Let me see if it has everything. Because here we can tune, like in Nexus, we have some points to distribute among the different stats. We have heads, cores. The cores have hanger units and the orbit, the different orbits with energy and with not energy things. Well, with energy and with not energy weapons. Overboost, we have everything. Also, we have, let me see, arms, legs, booster, FCS. The inside parts and the extension parts And and the optional parts. Lovely. Lovely. Amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful. We have everything. I think they should make a distinction between high caliber rapid fire guns and low caliber. The high DPS rapid fire caliber should have max. Yeah, I guess for the sake of balance, that would make sense. Should not have max. Yeah, like things like a minigun, in an AC makes sense that it's connected directly to all of the ammo inside the AC, so you can keep shooting it until it runs out of ammunition. I feel like that makes sense. That means if you want to shoot forever, you should have the option. Agreed. Now, let me go here. And, well, once again, it goes into the S. Because it has everything. Everything. Absolutely everything. Amazing. Weapons. How they shoot variety. I mean, it's sad, but well, let me see. Let me see. Maybe it has even more variety. I don't think so. Yo Random! Welcome. So good to see you. I hope you're doing good. Very good. As you can see, we are going through the... Well, as you can see by the title, we are going through the entire franchise. We are replaying every game that I played in the past and ranking them with tier lists. And now we are on the last game of PS2, Last Raven. Also remember the all inside, they need to add that to the core and head. So you could have Vulcans like a Gundam. Wait, what? They need to add that to the core and head? I mean, but you are saying like something that you want to happen, right? Because that is not in any armor core. Okay. So here we have the classic weapons that are implemented in the arms. Let me see the different arms. Twerking 9-ball. How cool. Whoever that person... whoever that channel has that emote is amazing. He's very cultured. Or she, I don't know. Also remember the old inside they need to add to the core and hit, so you could have head volcans. I'm just rereading that. You missed my comment about extensions. Yeah, no, I read it. So you have your 4 weapon points, head inside, core inside extension. Yeah, that would be cool. Like, instead of the different cores with the different orbit weapons, you could select which weapons to put there. That would be cool. That would be another layer to tinker. And you should be able to map trigger groups like Mech Warrior. I don't know about that, but because I haven't played Mech Warrior, but sure, maybe. Radiator inside. Let me see the weapons. So here we have a fuck ton of different missiles, chain gun, linear gun, grenade launcher, classic laser cannons, pull cannons, the orbit, radar. Let me check the shop. A fuck ton of weapons. Ground torpedo. Yeah, I would say that this one has as much variety as the previous two. Ray gun, second gun, pulse cannon, radar. It's funny how the radars, I never use them. Absolutely never, ever. Pursuit missile. Quartet cannon. Was that a double vertical missile? Yeah. I remember using that. Where was it? In the assembly, I think it was. Hanger, arm, back unit. Yeah, this one. It was pretty cool. Also, the damage was insane. Insane. 1190. Okay, so I think this is pretty clear. Let me put how they shoot and variety on the same as these two, because even though it has probably the highest amount of variety, they put magazines, for fuck's sake, so it only reaches A, sadly. Now, missiles, I would say it's the same. So this tier list is kinda worthless at this point, but well, whatever. I miss the glory days of Nomad, yeah. And melee is the same, but let me just check it, just in case. Do I have different ACs? Because right now, I don't think so. AC select. Oh, I do. Ooh, a beloved quad. My beloved quad AC. Ooh. What about this one? Do I have anyone? Oh, a tank. A tank with dual grenade launchers, a machine gun, and a fuck ton of shields all around. Classic. Oh, and of course, a full missile AC. I love to build those on the PS2 games. What a beautiful specimen. Okay, in that case, I will just edit this one with a melee to try it out. Where are the weapons here? Blade, but not this blade, because this is a parrying blade, and the parrying blades are worthless. Ah wait, no, the blades are on the left. I'm stupid. Laser blade. Do I have the moonlight? Nope. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do. Moonlight. I do have the moonlight. Of course I have the moonlight. Now, let me test it against an AC to see how easy it is to shoot him. Let me drink my tea. Hopefully it's already cold. I still need to go back and finish AC4 after I managed to find some of his patches, so that's not unbalanced. I don't remember if I end up patching Armored Core 4. I remember that in For Answer there was different... how is the word? Different versions of the game with different... how is the word again? Man, today I'm not here. Like different patches. It was basically you could select different patch, and each patch has some weapons working in a different way. So I guess From Software kept putting patches on the PS3 to balance the game. So let's see how the melee works. Yeah, I would say it's the same. It's hard. It's hard to use. Whoa. And how much energy it spends, the moonlight. Look at this. Boom. My. Boom. I won. Oh no! Don't run away. Some software has put patches in a lot of games. How quirky and funny, my god. Yeah, melee is hard. I mean, of course, my ranking of melee, people would say, Jock Rock skill issue, and they would be right. But you know what, yeah, even though it's a skill issue, I will still put it on C. It's way too difficult to use melee on the PS1 and PS2 games. I am so sorry. I know there are people, like, I remember watching a video of a guy who beat the last boss of Last Raven, who is extremely difficult, one of the most difficult bosses on any armor core, with only melee. But well, I am not that guy, sadly. Now the interface. Let me see again, because I don't remember. Yeah, the OG version was just no. Oh really? Is what that buggy? AC4. I think AC6 did a good job with melee and a lot of bad. Yeah. Where is the melee range tied to your frame rate? Wait, really? I didn't notice that. I didn't notice that. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Let me see the interface. AC melee range is tied to frame rate. Really? My god.
Main system engaging test mode.
My god. We will check that whenever we go back to AC6. Capture frames are 30 and become melee sniper. Wow. Kinda disgusting. So, and that works in multiplayer as well? That works on the ranked games? So, when it comes to the interface, I would say it's the same. I mean, you can see the guns, you can see the temperature, everything is basically the same, so let me put it the same rank. Yes, it does. My god. Once again, another reason why I shouldn't play rank games in Armored Core 6. But with Bota and the Core Oscillator being the most prominent abuse melee. I don't remember those things because me with names, I'm not good. Well, the story. The story here, let me think, because in Last Raven, the story is pretty unique. Pretty unique. Since you keep going through missions, and depending on which combination of missions you do, you end up going through different paths. And each path has, of course, a different ending. And as a total of, I think, 6 or 7 endings, and on each one you can see how different characters develop in different ways. So,
Wow.
I wonder if I should put it on S. Yo, welcome, dude. Welcome. I hope you're doing good. Very good. The starting melee and the big fucking laser eye are used. Ah, those two. The starting melee? Is the starting melee that good? Holy shit. Pretty well executed and lack of personal connections between us and other characters feels fair shallow. Shallow? I mean, if I'm being honest, I feel like we don't have any personal connections on any armor core just by the fact that we are mute and we are just a mercenary. So for me, I wouldn't care about that, because that is the same on every armor core. Like, even in Armor Core 6, I would say that is a thing. Indeed good also, weather is perfect finally. Oh, for me, I'm still dying. The second I think only Armor Core 6 would hit S. Let me think. Because again, I think, of course, Armor Core 6 is gonna hit S. Spoiler alert, by the way, lol. But along Armor Core 6, I would say that Last Raven is still there. Because I still remember the most important characters and how they develop. It's true that some of them, they were a little too distant sometimes. The starting melee is perhaps one of the most powerful melee in the game, due to being quick, benefiting greatly from melee thrusts, having high damage and being able to hit twice. It does damage type that isn't coral, but it still can be defended against. Wait, what? But isn't the first melee an energy melee? An energy weapon? Because they specify that you are this mad. And then the game focuses on learning to treat you like a human. Does it? Like, I would say that even Walter sending specifically show him accept and respect that you found a friend. He puts a new friend over his mission. I think something like that also happens in one of the endings on Last Raven with freaking, man, I hate that I always forget the names. How the fuck was the leader of the rebellion in Last Raven? Well, with the leader of the rebellion, basically, in Last Raven. Rusty, Carla, Chatty, and even Walter acknowledging your humanity and right to live. Yeah, but I feel like those kinds of messages also happen in other Armored Core games. But again, Armored Core 6 is already here, definitely. You know what? I'm gonna make a new tier. Lol, 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 lol. I'm gonna make a new tier. For now, just for Last Raven, A+. Because I feel like, while it still doesn't have all the depth of Armored Core 6, it still has a little bit more than 2 and freaking Master of Arena. For me, again, this is my tier list, so this is how I see it. So Last Raven pointing pretty high. Crazy. I mean, no surprise. Last Raven is amazing. Last Raven is pretty amazing. It does pulse damage, like the pulse guns. Really random. I had no idea about that. It's big like because I'm mommy, huh? Joe Waffy, welcome. Very good to see you. She's gonna give you a virus. I make a tier list. It's just me crying about issues. That would be fitting. Well, now, this is the end for Last Raven. Let me shut down my completely normal PlayStation 2. And I completely forgot, but I had to start a new console. Definitely, console. Boom. And boom. Please, work. There you go. I need to return back to my old sleep schedule. Oh shit, it's not working. The sound is not working. What? There you go. This is one of the most forgotten Armored Core, but it's still part of the franchise. Armored Core Formula Front Extreme Battle. Holy shit, it's so extreme. Crazy. But yeah, Waffy, I hope you can fix your sleep schedule. Because sleeping is really important. Really important. Very important. Never got to play this one. This one is an extremely different Armored Core. But what about the Armored Core mobile game? Fuck! Yeah, you are so true, random. At some point, I will play them. At some point, whenever they get a little bit on sale on Steam. Because so far, they are still full price. Like 20 euros. And holy shit, 20 euros is kinda too much. Kinda too much. So I will wait a little bit. I try to sleep at 12 PM, but just lie there until 1 or 2. I guess you mean 12 AM, no? Because 12 AM is the night. Refuse to sleep, not on my phone. So you are not on your phone. I mean, there can be a lot of issues when it comes to sleep. Of course, one thing is you have to completely forget about using your phone in the bed, so your brain connects the act of you going to bed with sleeping and with not anything else. And also, I don't know, maybe not. I think that if you have dinner maybe 2 hours before sleep, it would be perfect as well. It has such cool menu interface with the bright colors and supports anime aesthetic. It's so hard to make money in the old AC games. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think at some point in the PS2 games it became easier. But on the first ones, especially on the PS1 games, my brain not work. Phone in bed make me more iffy. No. Well, I mean, if for you it works random, then amazing. For me, definitely it doesn't work. Like, the moment I've been noticing that the times that I use the phone the most in my bed, it takes longer to me to sleep. So yeah, I mean, different people have different issues. But yeah, let me try to... So, on this game, it's also kinda quirky, kinda unique. It doesn't have missions, this one either. On this one, you basically do different matches against different people. And the story... You can see the story basically through the news! Here you can see how things go just looking at the news. And also the different emails that they send you. It's that simple. You humiliated me during our last encounter, but I've got plans for you. I'm working on a new, even more powerful AC. The story of this game is basically that for once the world is in peace and the ACs, the armor cores, are only used as some sort of sport. So that's interesting. Also, by the way, this is the real world. More or less. More or less. It has some differences, like Center America is kinda destroyed. Something happened there. Man, I missed the R-Nice 5.5 anniversary stream. I also missed it! I have to check it out later. Map is rather interesting, yeah, right? So no briefing again. Yeah, no briefing. Oh, true, I completely forgot to check the briefings in the other one, but well, whatever. North America no exist. Trump didn't build a wall, he blew the continents apart. Damn, Trump, you are even more insane in this timeline. I haven't started yet, okay. Let me write it down, just in case. Arc Knights. Did I write it already? No, I didn't. Arc Knights 5.5. There you go. Your country and Minecraft become one. Really? I mean, mine is still there. You can see the peninsula there on the left. It's 7 out of 10, just remember the runtime. Also true! The United Kingdom, like the middle of the United Kingdom got blown out of existence. Look at this. It's only three islands. 3 small islands. Mine too. Yours too? Oh shit, yeah. This big hole in the north of Europe, my god. Well, let's get to the ranks. So, how is the garage on this game? Let me see. My god, the graphics on this game. I mean, for being PSP graphics, I would say, because by the way, this is a game for the PSP. Important. For being PSP graphics, I would say that they look very cool. This is what we call Karma British Museum. So true. Oh, and it still has the same... Well, it has the same thing as in Last Raven, but with a different style. Pretty cool. Can I can tune the parts here as well. How cool. Hey, don't worry about me, I'm harmless. No. He has arms, but they are missile arms. But definitely not harmless. I recognize the parts that are parts from the 3 silent line, I think. That tall round crusader head. Looks like an orange Cubix. An orange Cubix? What is a Cubix? But yeah, in terms of the menu, I would say that it's pretty neat. Everything is easy to look around. What about the shop? Let me see the shop. Oh, there is no shop? What? Oh, there is no shop. Oh. So, I guess you have everything from the start. Why the fuck is my stream freezing? Really? Maybe it's your internet, or does it freeze to any other of you guys? The stream? Please tell me, because maybe it's my fault. I mean, I'm looking at the OBS, and so far it doesn't tell me that I drop any frames. It must be cold. Haha. XD. So maybe it's your Wi-Fi. Maybe it's your Wi-Fi. Hihihihi. So funny. I actually know someone who's porting a bunch of other AC6 parts to AC6. Oh, really? How cool. Like in a mod. For AC6. Okay, it's normal now. Okay, good. Well, let me go back to the tiers. I would say that even though it has the same garage as Lars Raven, there is something weird here. Because when it comes to going to switching between different menus, Guaf I. But when it comes to switching between different menus like this, see, it takes like 2 seconds.
Looks okay to me.
Like 2 seconds, which you would say, Croc, but that is nothing. I mean, it's nothing if you just use this menu once, but you are constantly entering and exiting the menu because you have to. I mean, this is part of Armored Core. You have to switch everything. You have to change your AC through the entire game. So that is kind of annoying. Also, see, for fuck's sake. Also, if I remember, there was something weird about using the same parts on different Armored Cores. It was strange. And I remember it kinda bugged. I think it's probably your console causing the pauses. No, like I'm using a PSP with the absolute highest performance random. Like the PSP how is the word? The PSP emulator is pretty powerful, pretty well done. So definitely it's not the fault of my console, not emulator. I have never said emulator. Do you even pilot in this game though? You can, but we'll go to that later. But yeah, let me put this here, just because those little things. Let me put it on A. Now performance, important. Is it something that Croco uses X5 Duracell to play that bad boy? Yeah, sure. Exactly. Let's do a match against this guy, for example. Who the fuck is this guy? One of the league's most promising teams. Wow. Let me do a save state here. Here. State saved. Let's go. So, here, I think... see? One of the completely different things on this game is that you can use an AI to pilot for you. And you can actually, if I remember, tune the AI. Ability to accurately assess the opponent's status. So there are like different shit that you can program here the AI. And then... Whoa. Okay, this is a part of the game that, to be honest, I completely ignored. I completely ignored, which it was not cool. I should have tested these things. Oh, and here you can choose different things, like on the second 30 you do a maneuver like this. On execute a tight left and right zigzag movement while backing away. Things like this. You can choose different patterns for your AI to do whatever you want the AI to do. Which, to be honest, is kinda cool. Kinda crazy. Let's watch an AI match. Will real game AI assistant before GTA 6? Yeah, right? Really complex, that's badass. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm actually kinda sad that I didn't actually play this part of the game. But well, let me tune this a little bit. How many? I have 70 capacity. I guess after winning so much, your capacity gets upgraded. I guess. Ability to suppress temperature increases. Sure. Efficiency manage. Control AC appropriately. To move around terrain. Utilize weapons appropriately. Crazy. To determine enemy location. Sure. Weapon. There you go. Amazing AI. And then operations. Wait. Should I? On second 0. Sure, this. Then back away from the opponent, use repeated jumping motions but while still staying in targeting range. Sure. Then... so you have to select when to attack. Wait. In that case... Shoot. And then jump. And then... Shoot again? I don't know. And then jump. And then shoot. I don't know. I don't want to overcomplicate things. So, let me test. League match. League match. Like, for fuck's sake, this is like League of Legends. AI. Let's see how it works. I'm curious. Shoot and then jump and then shoot. If it were up to me, it would be all shoot. Team Tangerine Infinite against Neonia. Whoa, a cinematic view! Crazy! I am getting completely annihilated. And I'm doing nothing, by the way. What are you doing? What are you doing? Shoot! Shoot! It doesn't shoot. He's not shooting. And the hit is... He's not managing the hit either. Wow. Oh, he's shooting! Crazy. He actually shoot. Wow. My god. Look at it. Look at how much he's shooting. Whoa. Why is he not shoot? Why is he so close range? And now he's looking back. Insane. My god. No! Look at the opponent! He's right. My god. What are you doing? The AI is broken. The AI is broken. I mean, this is all the AI. Well, as you can see, the AI definitely... Probably this is because I didn't... I don't know anything about how the AI works on this game, so you really need to go in depth when it comes to the AI here. But well, when it comes to how the AC performs, let me actually move myself. Neonia, wowie, crazy. I actually forgot the controls, by the way. Let me see. Okay, with the left thing. Okay, how can I move the camera? Oh no. Oh no! The heat, by the way, is insane. The heat is insane. Oh shit. Oh shit. Look at the heat bar and the energy. Whoa, 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 whoa. I would say that the heat is even worse than in Last Raven, but well. Because if this was my final AC that I use for most of the game, and the heat is going that insanely high, imagine. Imagine. How can I change weapon, by the way? Oh, with this. I see. Missile? Well, I only have missiles, Limao. I literally only have missiles. With this AC. Also, by the way, since... Also, the extensions. How the fuck do I activate the extensions? Ah, these are the insides. And the extension... No idea! Ho ho ho! Maybe the extensions are countermeasures for missiles, maybe. But well, yeah. How it moves? I would say... that is here. Is on this level. Isn't me, you say here... A what? A fart of something? Ah, wait. You mean this? This is my chair, because my chair is so freaking old that it does all kind of sounds while I move. But no, don't worry. My farts are much more louder, so it wasn't a fart. Chair farts. Literally. But yeah, let me put Formula Front in performance on C, because, I mean, it's kinda... It moves kinda worse than in Last Raven, to be honest. When it comes to customization, well, wait, before going there, let me go to... the missiles work the same, lol. The interface, because the interface here is very, very different in comparison to the previous ones. I mean, because mainly, at the end of the day, you have different controls on the PSP. Different controls. Because the PSP, of course, didn't have a right joystick, and also didn't have the triggers. So the controls are much limited. And the interface is also much more... how could you say? Compact, you could say. So for me, I would say there is a step back. For me, I would say there is a step back from... from these ones. Let's put it at the level of the PS1 ones, because, I mean, it's not that bad. You can see everything. But, yeah... A story, by the way, I mean, it has a story, but... no. It's just... I mean, at least you have some characters... I remember one character that cheated on the tournament, and I was laughing so hard. But, except for that, the story is pretty much lacking. There is no story. You are just a new team that joins the competition, and you keep going through the ranks and you end up winning. Spoiler, by the way, you win the competition. Lemao, lol. Basically non-existence. Yep. So it's a fighting anime. Yeah, you could say that it's like a fighting anime. You could say. Of course, the characters are limited because you can only know about the characters from emails and from the news. But well, it's a way. I mean, to be honest, the story is. It has a little bit more than Ninebreaker and Another Age. So you know what? Let's put him his special spot. D+. D+ might not be a really crazy position, but you know what? It's not the bottom. At least it has something. D+, sure. That news thing would be a cool addition to other games. Yeah, because on the news it's like a window to how the world is going. So that's cool. That's pretty cool. Now, the performance is shit. The customization, I would say, is the same. So, sure. Well, the same but a little bit more limited because at the end of the day you have less controls. So it feels more limited. So yes. The weapons actually? Are there magazines on this game? Wait. Are there magazines on this game? Now I'm curious. Wait. Let me go back to here. Because that is very important. Did they got rid of the magazines on this game? Big Chungus. I completely forgot the names. Knuckles. Why the fuck are you called Knuckles? Cyber and Big Chungus. Amazing. Once again, me having the best names for everything. Let me use optional parts, hunger unit, arm, back unit. What is this? Chain gun. Okay, lovely. I don't need anything else. I just want to test those things. Sure. Against an AC. Why not? Because I want to see. Well, mainly what I said in the magazines. Tangerine. Wow. Formula F. Go. So. Whoa. An extremely short magazine. What is this? Literally 10 bullets. 10 bullets. This is a minigun. What do you mean? A minigun has a 10 bullets magazine? 10 bullets for a minigun? What the heck? Ah, of course the chain gun also has magazine. Let me see. How many? The chain gun has 24 bullets, which is strange. But well. And then... Well, no, the grenade launcher is just a freaking grenade launcher, so... I need to go through my save ICs in IC6, because all my save loss I somehow managed to use. All 160 save loss, really? Hey, that's some dedication. Crazy. 10 bullets, yeah, no, it's kinda nonsense. If you ask me, it's kinda nonsense. Also, the bullets go kinda all over the place, so it's pretty annoying to use. Annoying. I am annoyed. Very annoyed. Fuck it. Do you know what? No, but there is variety. No, there is variety, so let's keep it. No, you know what? Fuck it. Here. B. The missiles are the same. The melee, I would say that since we are on a PSP game, I would say that this is gonna be worse. I want to leave. No. Let me quickly take a melee. Well, maybe I shouldn't be using a melee on that kind of AC. Oh no, but... yeah, you know what, fuck it. I would say that is as bad as these ones. Probably even worse. Yeah. Probably even worse. And is that all? AC interface, melee, missiles. Okay. Meanwhile, in Armored Core 6, where Pile Bunker is the single most damaging attack in the entire game. Literally, Literally. Well, that was enough PSP. Exit. Boom. And now, guys. Now. Let me open the extremely heavy PS3 emulator. I mean PS3 console. My real PS3 console. And let me launch a certain game. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Here we are. Here we are. We are going back to the start of the PS3 era. Crazy, I know, crazy. Where the fuck is PS3? Here. Let me finish my tea. That is gonna be so cold at this point. Crazy! I was crazy once, yeah. Me too. In the myth. Wow. God is force. What the fuck? I don't remember this cinematic. What? God is force? Wow. Holy shit. Dark Souls style intro animatic. Ooh, I completely forgot the intro cinematic of Armored Core 4. I completely forgot. Let me check it out because it's cool. Cool to remember. Wow. Is the AC clankable? No, Waffy, no. Stop. My god! For Answer has a cool opening. Yeah, the opening for Answer is... I remember. I clearly remember it. My god. I just didn't remember that part in the dark. Oh, really? There's a slow motion when a building gets torn up. Whoa. Oh, using the building to land. My god. How cool. He looks so sexy, I want to land him. No. There are other type of robots for that, Buffy. But the ACs are not those kinds of robots. Calm down. I don't remember, did you ever watch that one Armored Core 6 trailer that showed what happened? Yes. I think random, you told me to watch it, and I did it. And it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, pretty cool and also pretty sad, to be honest. Also pretty sad. I don't care if I can clank, I will clank. No. Armored Core 4. Insane. Crazy. Imagine coming from the PS2 games and watching that cinematic for the first time. Crazy. I had good memories of this game, I think. Oh, here you have the missions. All of the missions. Rank S on the last mission, by the way. What can I say? I'm such a pro. I'm not saying I agree with Waffy. However, imagine the travel and show PS2 player it. Yeah. Exactly. All these clankers in chat. Well, let's go to the first part of the tier list. The garage and menu. And well, this is funny because I remember the menu in Armored Core 4 was extremely annoying to move around. I mean, for it to start, I feel like you have to select here the schematic and then going here to ACCs? Like, why ACCs? Like, I guess this means Armored Core system or something, but put garage here. Is that hard to put the garage here? And well, here you can change the different weapons. Shoulder hanger. Not gonna lie though, I clan Gretel from Time Splitters. No, stop! Waffy, what have you done? Oh my god. But apply changes to a schematic. See, like the way to modify the AC and to move around, it was so weird. I actually completely forgot how to do it, so I don't want to change anything. I don't want to change anything. I have to summon all the clanker. Why is that you sent? I don't... Let me see. Now it's a Trojan. Imagine. Oh. It's an image that I cannot see. It's not loading. Strange. Strange. But yeah, why is the rubble beat like that? You mean this AC? I have no idea. I don't remember. I do not remember how I finished Armored Core 6. I mean Armored Core 4. But well, let me do something real quick and real fast. Garage. D. Fuck you. I mean, they were testing things out, I guess. It was their first Armored Core on the PS3. Okay. But a miss is still a miss. I'm sorry. The menu is so bad. So bad. So confusing. I hate it. I hate it. The menu in Armored Core 4. Now, the performance. Let's see. Because actually, I don't remember how it moves or feels. So, let's see. Looks like I only have one AC. Probably because I didn't want to bother with more schematics. Simulator, what the fuck? Ah. There are different guys here to fight against. You are going to share a very clank robot. Oh. Who was it? Let's do... Let's do... one of the first missions, because I don't want to take too long. Defeat enemy next. Nope. Defeat target. Protect target. Something easy, please. Oh, I think this one is fairly easy.
Let's confirm the mission.
Oh!
Hazen facility has been occupied by an armed terrorist group. The enemy is relying mostly on old weaponry, but it's possible they've activated normals made on site at the factory there.
Huh.
You have clearance to eliminate any normals that oppose you. Your task is to clear the enemy out of that facility. Those are your orders.
Yo, the briefings on this game, pretty cool, to be honest. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Pretty cool, holy shit. Praise the gods. Bless video audio briefings, yeah.
The mission objective is a complete elimination of terrorist forces.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Movement will be limited to tight quarters. Careful.
Oh god. So the targeting system on this game is pretty different. Pretty different. Would you mind sending me the way you set up your console for Armored Core 4 later? How I set up my console? I mean, I can check
All enemies within the storage chamber.
the different options of this
We're still
quote-unquote
picking up
console,
enemies in the neighboring chamber.
but to be honest, I don't know if I did anything different, because the last time I played this game was... How many? 1 year? It was 1 year? No. But it was probably on 2024. 100% was on 2024. Probably. So, right now I don't remember.
Take them all out.
By the way, this is an absolutely awful mission to test the performance, because it's in an enclosed place. I need something more open. Wait. Maybe on the... I never managed to figure out how to get any other patches. There were patches on this game. Let me see. System? Regulations. Ah. Well, looks like I can only use the version 1. None other. And, I mean, it was fine for me, the version 1. So you didn't either, yeah. I mean, it wasn't that bad, no? I think. I mean, since I was able to complete it, I guess it was fine. Let me do a test. Yeah, looks like I didn't. Ooh. I mean, of course, going from... You will different... If you could suffer from the worst build for ICV4, was it that bad? What is different from this build and the others? Like, I don't know, the movement seems fine enough, no? Like, look at this. Oh, by the way, I didn't remember. You can fly infinitely in Armored Core 4. Look at this! The energy gas doesn't go down. Holy shit! How cool! Yo, let's fucking go! This is great. Ah, and then the overboost, of course. Yeah, I don't know. For me it was fine. That's why even from the start I knew you would like 4. Yeah, I really love flying around. These out of balance changes, for example, out of the weapons in the OG regulation were essentially useless. I wonder if that's why I'm using dual rifles for some reason. Let's see the weapons that I have unlocked. Because right now I'm using... Whoa, yeah. Look at the difference when it comes to the menu. From Armored Core Last Raven, when you had a super cool list with every single weapon listed on a column. But here is so annoying to move through their weapons. So annoying. I hate it. Apply changes. No. Cancel. A high-power assault rifle with instantaneous firepower. Interesting. Because you like to fly. Yeah, I do like. Oh, a Gatling gun. Cool. Machine gun, Gatling gun, shotgun, handgun. And what the fuck do I have on the shoulders? A PA strengthening. Ah, true! On this game you had the freaking... the shields, right? I think that was a thing. True. You have the shields on this game that was called PA. Holy shit, I completely forgot about that. Ooh, and that was a completely different thing to care about. AP, EN defense, yeah, PA rectification and PA durability. I see. Okay. So, this also has pulse armor and assault armor, just in a way different, simpler way. Yeah, but like in Armored Core 6, the pulse armor you activate it, and it's like a shield that you have for a short time. But in Armored Core 4, you have the pulse armor activated at all times, if I remember, right? And if you have really high pulse armor rectification, you were basically immune to some weapons. It was kinda cool. To be honest. Kinda cool. Okay, so how it moves feels. I mean, infinite flying, for me, that's an A. For me, that's an A. So the first A. Let's fucking go. Now. The customization. Yes and no, your pulse armor has durability limit which when reached will shut down and you will take direct hit damage. Yeah, but I think if you waited long enough, the pulse armor regenerated, right? I feel like it worked that way, right? Because I remember going down, because the pulse armor was the big thing in the middle, the big bar in the middle, and when that bar went down, if you just hide from the fire, you were able to regenerate it. It was really slow though, but I think you were able to regenerate it. So for me at least, the pulse armor, I prefer this one, because to be honest, in Armored Core 6 I never got used to the pulse armor since it was that short. I don't know. Maybe I'm just weird. But when it comes to the customization, let me see. Because the cores on this game... No. How are the different cores? Okay, so it looks like the cores on this game, they completely removed the orbital turrets inside the cores. And they also removed the... how is it called? The hangar units. So when it comes to the customization, is worse on that matter. You have shoulder weapons though. Yeah, like relation missiles. Yeah, this is where on the BSC is when they started to get rid of the inside parts of the optional parts. True, actually, I think there are no optional parts. There are no optional parts! No! This is so sad. This is so sad. No optional parts. How sad, man. Well, I mean, but on the other hand, the unique thing about Armored Core 4, if I remember, also, is that you had the boosters here. Like the main boosters, the back boosters, the side boosters, and the over boosters. And depending on which one you change, you increase how you move on a different way. But if I'm being completely honest, I feel like I never cared too much about the different, like, I think I never understood this. Because I remember reading some Reddit post where some guys were saying, no, these boosters are for going up and down and left and right, and these ones are left and right but in a different way. I got so confused. So at the end I think I just select whatever. So it's true that this is something like one more step when it comes to customization, but for me at least it's not the right step. For me it overcomplicates things. I don't know. For me I prefer the customization with the inside parts, the optional parts and the extensions and all the different shit on the cores. But the different boosters, meh. Ah, true, and you also have the stabilizers. Shit. Because the stabilizers were shit that you could equip on different parts of your AC, like this on the head, on the or this, or ah, true, and you also were able to tune. But yeah, the stabilizers were basically because on this game the different weapons have different weights. So if you have an extremely heavy weapon on the right side of your AC, you are gonna turn a little bit to the right when you fly it, because that part is more heavy. So you were able to, for example, put weights on the left side like this. This is just weights to kinda stabilize the AC, which, to be honest, is cool. It was also kinda complicated, kinda difficult to get used to. But you know what? It's fine. It's nice, sure. And then the tune here was kinda insane, now that I think about it. Like, you were able to tune so many things here. So I would say is it at the level of the peak? No, but they got rid of the inside and the for me that is like a kick in the balls. So even though it adds different things like the stabilizers, more tuning options, and the boosters, it gets rid of other things that were perfectly fine on these three games. So for me it's an S, not an S+, when it comes to the customization. Okay, how they shoot? Wait a second. Really good question. Does this game have magazines? Good question. Very good question. Let me also equip missiles. Just small missiles. Well, this doesn't look small. This looks kinda big. Holy fuck. Every missile looks big. Which one is the smallest? Whoa. Proximity sensor missiles. Scatter missile, sure. And here, let me get something different. Maybe a rocket sniper cannon. How cool. Ui. Laser cannon, laser cannon. Where are the machine guns? Eh? Where are the chain guns? Ah, well, it has hanger. I'm stupid. Well, whatever. There are no... Wait, are these... so on this game... See, this is something else that is so confusing. Like, here, the shop is kinda fused with the garage. Because here, these weapons have data only. So before equip it, you have to exit, apply the changes, and then you will buy the weapon. which is kinda confusing, if you ask me. Kinda, just kinda. Just kinda. But well, as you can see, looks like they really got rid of a lot of shoulder weapons, because here we have, other than the rockets and the missiles, and by the way, the rockets, there are only 2 rockets, kinda sad. We have a sniper cannon, 2 grenade cannons, the classic energy weapons like the laser and plasma cannon, and then raiders. And that's it! That's it! Where are the chain guns? Where are the slag guns? Where are the freaking the rail guns and all of the rest of the things? What's going on? So the variety kinda shit. Kinda shit, if you ask me. And when it comes to the feeling, let me use a rifle and sniper, machine gun, Gatling gun. Let me use the Gatling gun. And then something different. Hand rocket, hand missile, at least. Do you know what? I want to test the melee. Dragon Slayer, wow. Let me use this one, whatever. Okay. Now, let's do one simple mission to test everything a little bit. To test how they feel. Defeat target. Defeat main enemy. Sure.
Let's confirm the mission.
That way we can see
Eliminate
another
the armed terrorist faction that's taken hold of the
another mission
Roswell
briefing.
colony's subterranean facility. The enemy holds considerable firepower, including normals. They've already defeated the colony's on-site defenses. We've confirmed Arisawa Heavy Industries heavyweight normals among them. Don't let them team up on you in closed spaces. Those are your orders.
I would say that the briefings, the mission briefings are pretty neat. Pretty neat. It's almost 12. Your 12 is my 7. I have to remember that. You should go to sleep, Waffy.
Most of the enemy's firepower.
Oh shit.
They have the positional advantage. Tread carefully.
Don't let the heavy double teams you. Oh. Wait a second. Wait a second. I keep shooting the minigun. I can keep shooting the minigun. Insane, guys. So they got rid of the magazines on the weapons that don't need magazines, like the minigun, which is amazing. It's amazing. It's the right thing to do. The absolutely right thing to do. I will be back if I can sleep. Okay, Waffy. I hope you can sleep. I hope you can sleep. You will be able to sleep. The minigun is shoot, I repeat, minigun is shoot. Yes. Now, let me feel the blade. Holy shit. You know what? I would say that the blade feels nice, but let's test it out with people, with some people. Can I open this? How can I open? That is how I activate. Where the fuck do I have to go? Maybe up there. Oh, here. Hello. Oops. Sorry guys, wait. Let me position myself. How cool. Nah, okay. This is definitely an upgrade of the melee. It's because it is easier. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because it's easier. Absolutely. Whoa. Now, let me test the missiles, even though we are in such a close space. What the fuck? Were those missiles? They were so fucking fast. Hello?
Multiple normal signatures detected. It's the core squadron. Be careful.
Oh shit! But see, like now my shield bar is regenerating a little bit. How cool! Why is everything explosions? Yeah. Literally, the enemies only have explosions.
AP is down 50%.
No, not my IP. Wah. Oh shit! I'm so. Ooh, how fucking cool! I am so dead. This can't be. No. Okay, but I got a feeling of how the weapons are controlled. Kazumi Sumika, my god. I'm gonna going for a little while. Okay, random. I'll see you later. Or maybe not, maybe I will finish the stream before. But it's been very nice to have you here, my friend. Thank you for being here. Now, let me see. Because the variety is completely shit. Is complete shit. But how they shoot is definitely an upgrade from these ones. But at the same time, no, yeah, definitely is. Let's put it here. But the variety is really painful. The small variety of weapons. Let's put it here. Fuck it. Just because of the variety. It's sad, but it is what it is. It is what it is. The missiles, to be honest, I want to do another test because they felt weird. They felt really weird. Let me equip missiles on every single part. Left arm. Hand missiles. Where are they? Back. These missiles are shit. Scatter missiles. And here... normal missiles. Let's go. And right arm the blade. Sure. Do I have everything? Lovely. And now... can I do a simulator? Sure. Against just one guy. Rank B... hopefully this is not... I don't know which one would be easier. Maybe this one. Sure, this one. Okay, let's see the missiles. Desert, Collapse City, Virtual Space A. Mega Float! So the simulations were the arena, and I completely ignored it. Kinda sad. Oh, this music! This is so freaking cool. I remember this music. Okay, let's test it. Whoa, 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 whoa! Holy shit! So, his missiles are working, but my missiles... oh, there they are. You. Ooh. What about... Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't know when I'm actually targeting him. Ah, it's because those bars! Listen to the song for a longer while the menu and reminds me one other song from my place. Yeah. This song has really crazy 2010 vibes. Really, really. I'm dead already, by the way. My God. I'm so dead. To be honest, it's kinda difficult to see when your missiles actually target the enemy. The one in the menu... No, I was talking about the one in the battle. That one with the violins. But sure, the one in the menu also has kind of the 2010 vibes, maybe. Let me change something here. Oh wait, it's not... Ah, there you go. Let me put it on B. Mainly because it's kinda difficult to target enemies. Because the bars that indicate when you actually targeted the enemy are so freaking small. But the melee is an improvement, I would say. It is definitely an improvement. Actually, is it a... We will see. The AC interface, though. Some that remind me of from the 1980s, but maybe I don't hear clearly. Ooh. Which one? Ooh. The interface. All right. This armor core had these kind of weird ass missiles that you shoot and they keep shooting a fuck ton of missiles until the end. My God. I just remember these ones. My God. Maybe even. Still one in the menu. I need to find the melody on YouTube. Oh, okay. The missiles felt weird on this one. So yeah, definitely is a rank lower than the rest. But well, when it comes to the interface, it's different, it's more simplified. Is it better? To be honest, I'm not sure. I mean, you can clearly see your AP right in the middle, but I would say that it's kinda ugly, and I don't know. It loses that cool pilot vibe. Yeah, that as well. It's kinda ugly. It's kinda ugly. Is it C? I would say it's C. Because I mean, it's not D because the information is there. You can see everything. But it's ugly. And for me, I don't like how the energy is right there up in the middle. So yeah. And the story. Holy shit. This was a PS3 debut game. Really? When I went to buy my PS3, it was a demo on it. Really? How cool. Holy shit. I had no idea. So it was one of the first PS3 games. Crazy. Crazy. Well, when it comes to the story, let me try to remember. You can really feel that attempt at sleek modern interface. Yeah. They were testing new things. New grounds, you could say. So here, the story in Armored Core 6 was about the next. You were a next, right? And here is about the next, you as an ex basically helping Anatolia. True. You were helping Anatolia. And at some point... Ooh, the thing is I don't remember. I don't really remember. Let me try to search for it. Armor Core for... Story. Let me check the wiki. New features, a storyline. The 6 most powerful corporate conglomerates decided to do away with national government and install their own rule of law. And they launch a full-scale war on the nations, called as the National Dismantlement War. And then after that, basically the companies dominated the world. And one of the colonies, that is Anatolia, stays independent. I see, from the companies. And you basically work for Anatolia. Raven is hired to counter various attacks made by rebel groups, I see. Eventually battles against one of the biggest anti-establishment groups, the Maghrib Liberation Front. Then various skirmishes. Yeah, and then a full-out war between companies starts. I see. And you, of course, are part of that war. Like, the story on this, for me, from what I remember, it was pretty hard to follow. I remember going kinda blind most of the time here. Definitely For Answer did a much better job. But here I was kinda lost, to be honest. I was kinda lost. So I would say it's very fair to put this I'm not sure between C and B. I mean, you have more characters talking here, so I would say that it's closer to 3 and Nexus. Yeah. But of course it's not at the level of 2 Master of Arena and not at the level of Last Raven. Not even close. Not even close. But at the same time, okay, let's put it on C. I found the song Grease Room, and yet I have the same bass line as the song I mentioned. It might be coincidental, but the other song I heard the keyboard organs that is a staple source for the band who made that song, really. Let me quickly check it out. Oh shit, wait. For a second I show my Twitch stream manager. Luckily, yeah, there is nothing there. There was just the chat. Let me copy paste it. Grease Room is the song. Grease Room. Let me see. I can put for comparison on Discord. Oh, sure. Okay, I will check it out later in that case. But yeah, I guess that goes on C. The story goes definitely on C. Definitely. Wait, for how long have I been streaming? 2 hours, holy shit. My head feels kinda foggy. I mean, I guess this is how long it can last the tea. So, you know what? Let me do a little... Thank you for the water, thank you. Thank you. Let me drink.
Wow. pure water.
But I think for trying to wake me up, I'm gonna do a little ad break. Crazy. Croc remembering to do an ad break? Insane. Let me do a little ad break so I can go to the bathroom and I'm gonna splash some water, some cold water in my face, and hopefully that will make me wake up a little bit. So let me go there. I will see you guys as always. Oh wait! I don't have the program opened. No! Cringe! Where is it? Here? Here? Like, usually I like to have the program open from the start. The ad break dance program. But this time I didn't, because I feel like the PS3 emulator, I mean the PS3 real console, consumes a lot of RAM and memory and performance of the PC. So having this opened, maybe it's not good. But well, for just 3 minutes, let's just do it. I mean, actually, I'm finished with Armored Core 4, so let me close the PS3. There you go. And now, let me open this. Perfect. Amazing. He's so fucking funny. I hate it. But well, I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. Where am I? Here. Wait. Let me click on the ad break button. Here.
It's now or it's never, and I've got to make my decision. This time it could be my moment. Is this a mirage or a chance to fulfill my mission? A river in a dry land, the land is in a lost land. A heartbeat for demon, a oasis in a strange land. I'm given the balance, but I'm standing on razor's edge now. What quick, all my life is over. One strike just a vein, then I'm out of his field of vision. Don't ask why I'm ready, but I'm ready to strike him down now. I just saw the new stars, there's no time for indecision. A river in a dry land, the land is in a lost head. When the hope of new beginnings burned our feet, now we need it, a heartbeat for demon, oasis in a siege land. Remind us we'll hear
Welcome. Hello. This is it. This is it. I hope you had a good break. In my case, do I feel better? A little bit. I still feel tired. The thing is, since it's so hot here, I feel like the heat is making me more sleepy. Because it's... Right now it's funny because it's a heat that is not as hot as I'm sweating, but it's enough heat that is making me... I don't know. Well, as I said, sleepy. But well, no matter. Let's start the next game. Which is... Why is not showing on the screen? Please? Can you show on the screen? Please? Please? Maybe it's because it's analyzing and running data and things. Because it's been so long since the last time I started this game. Oh boy, but this game... Holy shit. This game is really something. Because this is the only Armored Core game that has been directed by Miyazaki, by the Dark Souls creator. Oh, look at this, and it was published by Ubisoft on Europe. Curious. And this is, of course, Last Raven. Last Raven? I'm stupid. For answer. Last Raven. All of the sudden, we're back. Wow, this is incredible. Nah. The cinematic of For Answer is also incredible. Let me watch it again. Oh my god. Here we can see the overwhelming power of those things. Pray. For Answer. Title drop already. Nonsense. Oh shit, so loud. Wow, look at this. See those people. We are never gonna see people ever again. So pay close attention to those people. Okay, drop, but I feel stupid whenever I pick some stuff and leads to others' confusion. Nah, don't worry, dude. Do not worry. It is fine. Is that an Apache? This was also very funny to me. Like, we have some vehicles as complex as an Armored Core, but then we have an Apache helicopter. It's like, what? Now is when someone with real military knowledge comes here and says, Croc, that is not an Apache, you stupid son of a bitch. Sorry. But you know, that is like a normal ass helicopter from this time and age. Wow. The fucking crazy, insane overboost from this game. That work like a rocket, like a space rocket. So fucking cool. Wow. And then he drops the rockets and lands there. No, he got shot in the chest. Fuck that helicopter though. They went up with the technology but only for mechs. Yeah, right, literally. Oh no. Armored Core for Answer. Wow. Wow! I feel like this was such an improvement from Armored Core 4. Such... Oh, and the music of the menu! Wow, wait. Let me turn it up. Wow, I love this kind of songs in video games. Love it. Love it so much. Okay, let me see the menu. No, now I feel like it's very low. Very quiet. Okay, once again we have the freaking stupid shit. Are tripping or that visor closer look like Evas from Evangelion? Or at least their mouths. That wasn't the mouth, that was like a protection, like that was the entire head. Because on this game there is one kind of system that basically allows you to blow yourself up, but you can protect from your own explosion. So that's why the AC who that is blowing himself up has to, you know, to protect himself before exploding, basically. Okay, here... Let me see the menu. Finally! Okay, here we are back to the menus from Armored Core Last Raven with a nice and sorted list of things, of items. See? Here you can see all the different weapons in a sorted list. Lovely. It wasn't that hard. It wasn't that hard, Armored Core 4. Thank you very much. Thank you. Amazing. Lovely. And then you have the shop, and then you have everything. Amazing. Amazing. And the different... No, is it as no? Fuck. Misclick. Well, you know what? Let me choose this. Let me make use of this opportunity to test the movement. Whoa! Whoa. The movement, I would say, is like an improved version of Armored Core 4. Crazy. My god. And I have grenade launchers. Oh, I'm able to shoot the grenade launchers from above. How fucking cool. How fucking cool. Lovely. 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 Absolutely lovely. Oh, and it goes so fast. My god. So. Oh, fuck. We are here once again. The garage shop menu. I think yes. I mean, I think there is nothing to complain about, to be honest. Everything is so sorted. Here we have the different designs, right? Yeah. To be honest, this is perfect. Yes. 100% yes. The performance. Is it yes? It might be yes, actually. Wait. Let me check different designs that I have here. Croconator. Croxia. Wow. Forbidden Exia. My god. The names. Let me see the Croxia, because if I remember, the Croxia is the super fast AC with blades. With dual blades. Wow, how fucking cool. I love it. Can I try free play? There you go. Normal. Defeat wonderful body. Wonderful body. Let's see. And
This is your mission.
the mission briefings. How fucking cool.
Your target is the GA America Next Wonderful Body. It is a rank 24 two-legged model of medium size. Our transport units will serve as bait to draw the target to Old Peace City. As soon as you confirm its location, take it out. The Union has authorized the use of support nexts for this operation. We've recruited a selection for you to choose from. Use them as you see fit.
Joe, welcome back, Iron. Welcome back.
The Interior Union holds you in high regard. We hope you take on this mission.
As you can see, we are on peak PlayStation 3. Peak! Absolute peak. I don't need help. And right now I am testing how it moves, how the AC
Commence
moves.
mission. Eliminate
Wow,
the target next
nah,
wonderful
this is insane.
body. This is your first next battle?
Yeah,
Well,
nah,
it had to come sooner or
this
later.
is so fucking cool.
First time for everything, right?
Finally, they've thrown a next at me. The Interior Union dragged their feet too much.
And this one, of course, also has...
What? Why is he moving like that? Who cares? Close in and take him down. Don't get distracted. Concentrate on your target.
Whoa, here we have the quick boost. The first iteration of the quick boost. My god. How freaking cool.
Wait a second. It's moved like that. So what am I doing? What the? I can't die. Not here.
And he's dead. He's so dead.
Confirmed. Wonderful body has been destroyed. Mission complete. You handled it flawlessly. Better than I expected. Then again, he was hardly a real challenge.
LOL. How cool. How cool. I love the movement on this game. I love it so much. It's true that maybe it looks kinda not super realistic. Kinda, but who cares? It's so fun. So, I really like how this game looks. Yeah, right. This one really has the vibes of the early PS3, 2010, 2011 games. Like the best Call of Duty games, like Modern Warfare 2. It really has those brown and grey vibes. Pretty cool. The general game performance is pretty good, and for just basically I knew for the very first YouTube videos of you that you like Gen 4. Yeah. It had the speed and the fate of Gundam. It really has. So, of course, performance is yes. Absolutely yes. The weapons... Well, let me go to the melee first. Melee say... No, it's not S. Like, S is Armor Core 6, of course. But this is A, definitely. But the customization and the weapon variety... Let me see. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. A separate tier that says 10 million. Ha ha. Ho 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 ho. Plasma rifle, pulse gun, high laser rifle, laser rifle. Ooh. They added a fuck ton of things from Armor Core 4. Like an insane amount of weapons. What the hell? An absolutely insane amount. Holy shit. How cool. How cool. Main booster, PA molder, radar, assault cannon, Kojima cannon, laser cannon, rail cannon, grenade cannon. Yeah, this one has everything. 40 million. 4 and 4 answer had even fire tuning option too. Yeah, but also in 4, I didn't really like the customization. Like, I feel like it was too complicated, the booster customization, and also all of those things with the, how is the word, to add different weights to different parts of the mech. Well, I think this one also has that. Maybe not. Yeah, the stabilizers. Here, I mean, I guess it's fine. But now that I think about it, what about the boosters? Main booster, back boosters, yeah. This one has the same kind of boosters, which for me is kinda, I don't know, kinda overcomplicating things, but well. And the tuning, let's check the tuning. Yeah, the tuning is okay. So the tune things are exactly the same as in Armored Core 4. I see. So the AC customization, I would say the same as in 4, because mainly, I'm gonna repeat myself, but it has some different tuning things, and it has the stabilizers. But the fact that they remove the inside parts, the optional parts, and now the extensions are just the shoulder thing, I don't know. For me, I really didn't like that. So, for me, the Ace Plus, when it comes to customization, the perfect customization are these 3 armor cores. The perfect ones. And now, when it comes to weapons, I think they feel really good. And the variety is insane. The variety is pretty insane. So, for answer is an S. Definitely. Missiles. Whoa. Wait a second. True. Do I have a missile build? I don't think I do. Forbidden Exia. Why it is forbidden? Ah, it's this one. I wonder why it's forbidden. What about the Croconator? How is this one in comparison to Forbidden Exia? Ah, is this a Kojima canon? Hideo Kojima? Yeah, it is. I see. Let me equip some missiles here. Laser cannon. Where are the missiles? Here. I feel like I remember the missiles being very shit on this one. Super shit. Extremely shit. I didn't like them at all. Scatter missile. Okay. And then do I have hand missiles? I do. Man, the music of the menu is peak. Is literally peak on this game. I love the piano so much. I freaking love the piano so much. Can I change my opponents? Let me see. Target setting. Next. There you go. Now, let's test. Let's test the missiles against the next. Whoa. What about these ones? Man, once again... Okay, so the missiles are the exact same as on Armored Core 4. Like, those... See those really small bars in the lower part of the... The lower part of the red reticle? Like, there are two orange bars that are super small. Insanely small. Also, the missiles are kinda shit. How they track. I don't know. The missiles in Armored Core 4 and in For Answer, they work in a really weird way. The best missiles in the game are an armed weapon. I'm using the armed weapons as well, Iron. Right now I'm using both shoulder missiles and arm missiles, as you can see. These ones are arm missiles. And they still miss. And they work in a really weird way. So yeah, I'm gonna give it the same ranking as Armored Core 4. I don't like them. I do not like the missiles here. Not at all. Actually, maybe a C. Nah, let's keep it at B. Sure. I don't know. Melee. AC interface. Well, the AC interface is literally the same as in Armored Core 4. So, XD. XD. C. LOL. And story. Here we are. I think here we have everything. Here we have characters. Here we have different paths with different interesting things happening. And I actually remember everything. So you know what? This is our first S when it comes to story. I remember liking it a lot. One of the best Timo, yep. Yep. I agree. I definitely agree. Definitely agree, definitely. And is that all for answer? Yep. That's all. Okay. In that case, it's time to go a little bit. Or can they 40 million? 40 million. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if this works, because now it's time to go a little bit wonky, a little bit weird. It's time to go even farther beyond. But on a really strange way. Because now we are gonna open my definitely real Xbox. Crazy. An Xbox, Croc. Do you also have an Xbox? Wow! Wow! You have every console. Yeah, I know. It's insane. It's so insane. Main system is ready to activate. Press start. Start. I mean, one thing was for sure. The immersion with the menu is insane. Look at this. It's so fucking cool. I love it a lot.
Good morning. Main system. Checking pilot data.
And they say good morning. By the way, the time is extremely wrong. It's 7 PM right now, not 5 PM. I don't know why it's 5 PM there.
Main system. Normal mode activated.
Normal
now
mode.
resuming mission. Welcome back.
Thank you. How kind! They say welcome back. Oh my god. Okay. Let me try to remember how the fuck the menu worked. Workshop. Oh. The garage of Armored Core 5. My god. My god. Let's see how it worked. The fucking dual cannons. The dual quad cannons. The absolute unit. Like, using a tank in Armored Core 5 felt so good. Definitely the best tank in the entire franchise. Literally the best tank on any Armored Core game. Like, if I had a category, a tier list just for tanks, Armored Core 5 would be an S+. Definitely. Definitely. I remember. Tanks are great in every game. Well, we have different opinions. They are nice. But they were especially great in Armored Core 5. Especially great. They truly felt like tanks in Armored Core 5. I feel like the feeling of a mech, of a slow mech, is the best in Armored Core 5, I would say. You use a tank in almost every game, Lemma, what do you mean? But that was because it was pretty easy to use them. It was pretty comfy to use them. Because 5 had better games. Better guns. Yeah. I would say like the shooting feeling in Armored Core 5 was so good. So good. I think tanks are cool too. Another tank fan here. You could feel a ton of firepower in a tank. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would say that the garage looks pretty amazing on Armored Core 5. Ah, wait, this thing. Okay. We're getting the truth tonight. Yeah, welcome, Dashlash. We are still ranking... Now we are in the last Armored Core games of the franchise. This is the... I don't know which number. This is Armored Core 5. Which is... not second to last, but third to last, you could say. If Armored Core 6 is the last one, and Armored Core Verdict Day is the second to last, this is the third to last, you could say. It was for the PS3, as you can see for the graphics. But still, for a PS3, I would say that this looks amazing. This is definitely an improvement from Armored Core 4 and For Answer. Looks so much better. It's insane that both of them are for the PS3. Insane. But yeah, one thing that I didn't like, the only thing that I didn't like about the garage, is that when you want to choose your weapons, there are all of these subcategories of weapons that, I mean, I guess it's good to make everything feel more sorted. I mean, to be honest, that's true. That's true. Everything feels more sorted, I guess. Yeah, okay. Yo, Manny, Mir. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you, Manny. Should I call you Manny? I hope it's not... I didn't butcher your name. But well, as you can see, we are basically replaying, more or less, the whole franchise, because on this channel I basically like to play through entire game franchises. And at the end of them, when I finish all of the games, I look back at the games and I rank them. And we are close to the end. I would say that Armored Core 5 is also here. I feel like the menu... well... Actually, it has some things... Like, not on the garage itself, but on the menu, sometimes it's kinda... complicated to move around. So I feel like that is good. Now, the performance, how it moves. Let me test that out. Let's try with a tank, sure. Settings, can I have enemies? Sure. Ay.
Main system activating combat mode.
Oh boy. Whoa. Okay, Armored Core 5 had a completely different movement. They went in a completely different direction, not only from Armored Core 4 and Armored Core 4 Answer, but from the whole franchise. Because on this game, you cannot fly, which is kind of annoying to me, which I like the Gundam super agile flying movement. But I feel like it has its own charm. Everything feels much more grounded on this game, which is nice. It's very refreshing. And also, I would say that it feels much more immersive here. But also remember, you can do parkour. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. That is very, very true. And also, it's funny how on this game you can select using your booster to move and not using it. Which, I mean, maybe with bipedal ACs makes more sense, but with a tank it doesn't, because you are so slow. Like, look at this. You are so slow without the booster. So, honestly, the movement looks in this game more like the other slow PS1, PS2 games. More or less. But I feel like, no, I feel like on the PS1 the movement felt more arcadey, you know? But I feel like here they wanted to go for a more realistic approach, I would say. Like, the feeling in the PS1 and PS2 is more arcadey. Because it's true that sometimes you move much more slow, but some other times your movements are more suddenly super fast. That's why the feel is more arcadey. But here they really wanted to go for those vibes on the early PS3, well, early and mid PS3, like gritty grey and brown Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 style, like depicting war, a realistic war, you could say, a cruel war. I feel like those are the vibes in Armored Core 3. I mean 3, Armored Core 5. I'm fucking stupid. Oh, you also had a little sidestep, a little quick boost on this game, which I completely forgot about. And also, something extremely cool, the scan mode. Man, this game has so many different things. It's so fucking cool. So fucking cool, actually. So those are more core. The Armored Core that are the most core in the franchise. Crazy, eh? Crazy line. But yeah, it's funny how these games sometimes are very hated by some people because they were so different from the 4th generation. But for me, even though I love the movement in the 4th generation because it's so quick and everything, and this is the complete opposite, I also love these games because they are so refreshing. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. The dungeon stacking off looks a bit goofy, but I like goofy. I mean, it's because at the end of the day, it's not a tank, it's a mech. So it makes sense that it can take off. Okay, so when it comes to the performance, I would say it's an A. Because even though it feels slow, at the same time it feels real, it feels different. I like it a lot. Also the customization. Oh, wait a second. The customization, I think... Let me see. No! I misclick. I hate it. Good thing that the menus goes pretty quickly here. You can navigate the menus super quick. So on this game you had shoulder units but once again, this is kinda limited in comparison to the PS2. But the wheels fields or whatever they called make it look funny. Ah, yeah, the trucks, I think you're called. These things, right? We call them larval feet. Oh, how cool. How cool. Generator, booster, the recon unit. And you cannot tune here, I think. Can you? Toggle display. Default configuration. No. Can you tune here? I don't think so. Install part. Toggle specs display. No. I think you cannot tune parts on this game. Arms. But I feel you could. Wait, or maybe it was in Verdict Day. Maybe it was on Verdict Day. Subcategory display install bar. Yeah, I think it was on Verdict Day. Definitely. Okay. In that case, when it comes to the customization, I will put it at the level of 2. But I mean, in Armored Core 2 you had all of this shit of the different optional parts. But at the same time, here you have... It's more advanced, yeah. I would put it at the level of 2. It's fine. You lack some things, but you add some other different things. So at the level of 2, sure. Sure. The weapons, how they shoot, and variety. You know what? You know what? This deserves an honor. An extra honor. So, the shooting on this game, I would say that is the coolest. It feels the grittiest. So, it deserves an S+. Who would have known? An S+ for Armored Core 5. Insane. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. I am going crazy. Now, when it comes to the missiles, this is funny because I think I never used missiles on this game. I think I never used missiles. Ever. Let me see. Wait, do I have different ACs? Please. Croc. Oh, I do. I have a lot, actually. Shotgun. Kick Butowski! True, because they introduced the kicks on this game. And you were able to freaking one-shot people just by kicking them in the face. That was so fucking cool. True. So true. So true. I forgot what. Look at this leg. Just for kicking in the face. So cool. Wait. Do I have missiles here to test them? Laser blade. Sentry gun. True. On this game they also introduced the sentry guns. Oh shit. Too bad 6 didn't have kicks. Wait, they do. They do have kicks, Iron, but I just forgot to use them every single time. Haha. XD, not for you, yeah, I know. What can I say? I mean, in 6 you are so powerful that for me it's fine. I don't need kicks. Wait. Armored Core 5 doesn't have missiles. Okay, that's why I didn't remember not using missiles. Because there are no missiles. What? There are no missiles on this game. Holy shit. Where are the missiles? Ah, wait, no. The missiles were on the shoulder. It was so weird. Okay. The missiles were equipped on the shoulder. That's why I never used them. Because if you wanted to use missiles, like, you have to choose between using missiles or rockets. or using, for example, missile countermeasures, or using a turret. So for me, this is not right. Like, choosing between these things, for me, is really not right. So, wait. I think it's safe to say... Wait, no, but at the same time... I don't know how the missiles perform. Wait. Let me actually play the game to see how the missiles perform. Let me use... freaking... Sea missiles. For fuck's sake, I misclick again. We should have Kibutoski Chukura al Bongaloo. But it's not the same, because the kicks in Armored Core 6, they don't deal that much damage. So it's not that funny. It's not that funny! I think I remember the missiles were kinda underwhelming on this game, but well... Let's see. Also, let me try a different weapon here. Let me try the... Whoa, the battle rifle. I remember this. Oh wait, I already have a battle rifle equipped back here. True. What about a shotgun? This one. Okay. Let me do a test. AC test. Against these enemies. Okay, and now we can test how the bipedal AC moves on this game. Whoa, look at this. Okay, and on this game you can jump and you can... There you go, you can do parkour! Which is pretty fun, to be honest. Let me go to a building here to test the parkour. Well, to remember the parkour. Poof, poof, poof. And you can just jump from one building to another. It was funny. It was funny, I like it. Now. Oh, and the blade was so massive, look at this. Boom. Kinda strange as well. But cool, I would say. And the shotgun... Okay, so... What the fuck is the kick? It was... This? No. I forgot the kick button. Oh! Okay. It was pressing the quick boost twice. Do we have the pile bunker here? I think we do have. And welcome, dedication. Welcome. Good to see you. I hope you're doing good. As you can see now, I am trying to remember Armored Core 5 to properly rank him. Let me test the kick. Boom! Did I miss? I think I miss. Oh shit. Okay, the energy management on this game was kinda crazy. Boom! One-shotted. The fucking kicks on this game. But they were also pretty difficult to actually perform, because on this game, unlike in Armored Core 6, you cannot auto-target. You have to move. Wait. No! Let me do the kick. Whatever. Let me test the missiles now. I mean, I guess the missiles are okay, but again, the missiles on this game are more like a support weapon, more like a main weapon, like in other Armored Core games. Well, like in most Armored Core games. Wow, that one didn't even work. There you go. So yeah. By the way, how could you change your weapon? It was with like this. Okay. Oh, by the way, the animation of changing weapons in this game was so fucking cool. I love it so much. And here you have the battle rifle, which it was called battle rifle, but it was basically like a grenade rifle. It was so fucking cool. The feeling on this game was amazing, to be honest. Pretty gritty and amazing. I love it. Pretty cool. Also the sounds, man. The sounds of the weapons are so good in this game. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Okay. So, missiles. You know what? I think I will put an even a rank below. Because at least, even though they were kinda shit in the 4th generation, at least they were usable as a main weapon. Here, I don't like how they introduce the missiles here. Now, the melee. Okay, this is strange because the melee is difficult to do, but the thing is, on the older games, the PS1 and the PS2 games, the melee is difficult to perform, but it's also kinda underwhelming, to be honest. But on this game, the melee can be difficult to perform, but if you hit them either with the blade and especially with the kick, you can literally one-shot enemies. So just for that, I would put it here on B. It's pretty satisfying. Oh, and the interface. What is that? Let me see that clip. Oh wait. Let me see that. What is that clip for? The one didn't even work. Ah, the physics of the drone crashing. There you go. Yeah, to be honest, it's kinda crazy, eh? Because in previous Armored Core games, for when it comes to defeating different enemies, they just made the enemy explode and that's it. But here, they actually made the enemy deactivating and then crashing into a building and exploding. Yeah, it's so well done. So well done. They really did. They really improve everything. Like, this game, I would say that is the best game when it comes to vibes. Well, I mean, then you have Armored Core 6 that is good at everything. Well, at most things. But well, the AC interface. The thing is, some things. Wait, I have to say it again. Sorry, but I have to say it again. To properly rank it.
Activating combat mode.
I mean, they show you everything. Like, you have the ammunition up there. It's true that it's only shown when you are shooting. See, like, you are shooting, it shows the ammo. Right now is 146, 45, 44. And then when you stop shooting, it hides it. Which I don't like it. But still, I feel like everything is so immersive. Like, the point of this game is the immersion. And I feel it's so good. And also, one thing that I really love about this interface is the scan mode. Because it adds another layer to this game. Like, you can use the scan mode to track enemies, to analyze enemies like this. Like, you can scan them and see their stats and see everything about them. It's so fucking cool. I love this part so much. And you can even shoot... where is the button? Maybe here? 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 Well, there was a button to shoot like some sort of radar pod that it can scan enemies from far away. It's incredible. So, for me, just for this, I think I would actually put the interface of Armored Core 5 in an S. It's great. It's amazing. Totally amazing. Now the story. The story, huh? I think I don't remember. Which is not good. I mean, let me see. Can I check all their missions? Yeah, I mean, the thing is, when it comes to Armored Core 5 and Armored Core Verdict Day, from what I've read, is that one of the main points of these two games, especially Verdict Day, Armored Core 5 had more story, but one of the main points was the online, the multiplayer side of the game, because as you can see on this menu you have only one option when it comes to the single player, which are the missions. See, start mission, but then down there you have rendezvous, mock battle, team news, mercenary regiment, free battle, leaderboards. All of those are different options for the multiplayer. So the 5th generation of Armored Core was especially focused on multiplayer. So for that reason, I think it's fair to rank the story as... I mean, put it on D or on D+, I think is an insult, because it still has a story, it still has characters that I remember them, but it's not at the level of this that actually had a story and they were actually focused. Well, maybe here... No, let's put it here. Let's put it here. Let's put it here. Because to be honest, I don't remember. I don't remember. Wait. Let me actually search for the story and read it a little bit. Armored Core 5. So, a storyline. Futuristic post-apocalyptic war. The resistance engage against the father and his corporation. Yeah, the story is not even like, it's only one paragraph in the wiki. Holy shit. Yeah, I see. I see. I see. Okay. Yeah, and you have the corporation, the men of honor, and the city police. Ah, wait, so this one was the game where you had the corporation and all that shit. I see. I see. I see, I see, I see, I see, I see, I see. In that case, I would say that C is fair. C is very fair. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. So I think that's all for Armored Core 5. Let me see. Yeah, performance, session C. So this game, I think, for me, it has some lows, but also some really highs. So pretty refreshing game, I would say. And then, after this game, boom, we have the last game for the PS3. Where is it? Verdict Day. Let me open this thing right here. Armored Core Verdict Day. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Which, funnily enough, even though it had something is like, once again, I feel like this game was also focused on multiplayer more. Let me see, because I don't know if I remember right. But Croc, this was the last Armored Core you played before Armored Core 6, and you are so correct. But I am just stupid. I forget about things so quickly. What can I say? What can I say? There you go. The story of those games wasn't bad, but it suffered from rebooting everything. Yeah, that's true. But I feel like I really don't remember a lot of Armored Core 5, even though I played not so long ago. A only world which we weren't invested in. But I mean, that's the same thing with Armored Core 6, and Armored Core 6 did it great. Bandai Namco. From Software. Ho 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 ho. Ooh.
Good morning. Main system. Checking pilot data.
Once again, the menu greeting me. I love this part of the game. Oh, and now the time is on point. It's actually 8 p.m.
Main system. Normal mode activated.
Thank you, Verdict Day.
Mission operations.
Forgot that right.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you for welcoming back. Okay, looks like this one wasn't that focused on multiplayer because this one doesn't have that many options. I see. Now, let's see how... Once again, a tank. Crazy. Croc using a tank in the 5th generation. Holy shit. And I would say that this one is even more tanky. Holy shit, look at the shapes of this tank. It's so rectangular. And even the head, like the head, it has like a protection on the eyes. How fucking cool. How fucking cool. Gorgeous, right? Very gorgeous. The menu looks like it's the same as in Armored Core 5. Maybe a little bit improved. Maybe a little bit. But mostly the same. Oh, right. Since I completed the game, I have the ultimate weapons. Crazy, look at this. Wow. So, let's start by putting the menu on the same spot. Then the performance. And for that, I feel like it would be better if I'm using a bipedal one. Mobility spec, light bipedal. Good. Oh wait, I feel like this AC is not saved. But I mean, who cares, whatever, let's just load it. Who cares? Oh! Okay, I remember. This one introduced these freaking shields that were so cool. I remember now. Yo! Wow. This thing was amazing in Verdict Day. The fact that you can use a build with a sword and shield is so cool. Is so fucking cool. Like, it's a sword in one hand and a shield in the other. It was so fucking cool. It was so fucking cool. Settings. Let's fight again these guys once again. And let's see.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
Whoa, how agile I am. It feels weird to be so agile in Armored Core in the 5th generation. What do I have here? What do I have on the other? Ah, looks like I only have the shield. Okay, okay. What about... Can I change? Ah, no, this is for... Ah... For having the extension, well, the missiles, or whatever is that. So, how can I change? Oh, these are the little radars. Okay. So, what was the button for changing weapons on this game? I completely forgot. Fuck. Like, in Armored Core 5 was to hold one button and then press on the weapon, but not here. Huh. Huh. Ah, there you go. What am I using here? Ah, I had two shields, because on this game the shields had their own HP. So you can use the shields to be extra tanky. But of course, you have to be careful, because if you got enough damage, the shields got destroyed. So it was cool. It was pretty fucking cool. Now let me test the blade with this guy. Can I even do that, actually? Whoa, look at the parkour. Once again, as I said, using the melee on this game is difficult, but rewarding, because it deals a lot of damage. And the kick as well. No. No. There you go. How cool. How fucking cool.
Scan mode.
But I guess it feels the same way as in Armored Core. Well, I mean, it's true that right now I'm using an extremely agile lazy, so that's why it feels like it moves faster. How cool, man. The parkour in this game. Okay, let's go back here. But yeah, I would say the performance is about the same. The customization, I think, is the same. I think it has the same things. Well, actually, it has that sword and shield thing. Ah no, never mind! This game actually introduced the... Where's the button? Manual? Specs display, install part. No, what is it? What is it? AC data, shop, buy parts. Here. This is the only Armored Core game where you can actually tune the weapons. The only game. So before buying any weapon, you can change their stats a little bit. You only have 3 points, so you can either put all your points in one of the stats, or maybe improve the weapon a lot, well, a little bit, by sharing the points. Or I don't know, maybe doing this and this. Things like that. Which is cool. It adds a lot of layer to the customization, which is amazing. Can you actually customize your blades? I wonder. Cannon, howitzer, sniper, rail, laser blade. Let me see. Oh, you can customize the blades. Lol. Crazy. How cool. How cool. And the shields? No, okay, the shields are just shields. But well, even though the shields are amazing, this game added the hand shields, which I think is the only game that has this. I mean, in Armored Core 6 you have the shields that you can open, but in Armored Core 6 you have them in the shoulders, not in the hands. So it's similar, but not exactly the same. And also, in Armored Core 6, I think the shields are infinite. Like, they don't run out of energy, but they are not as useful as here. Here the shields are just like another layer of defense that it can be torn apart if it suffers enough damage. So it's like another... a completely different thing. A completely different mechanic. And unique to this game, by the way. Which, to be honest, I think for me... Okay, the customization was here. And I mean, makes sense because it doesn't have that many customization as these games. But here, with the tuning of weapons and the shields, for me, it puts him... It puts it here, on S. Yep. Yes, it does. The weapons, they are as amazing as in Armored Core 5, so S+. And the missiles, sadly, they are the same. They are just a support weapon, so... Same for the melee. And the interface, I would say that is the same, mostly. Now the story. I think I remember the story of this game more than from Armored Core 5. Let me try to remember. Because on this game you had hardcore mode. Try to clear all story missions under extremely difficult playing conditions. Fuck that. Yeah, destroy enemy ICs, destroy enemies within territory. Okay, so on this game you had the normal missions and then the story missions. Well, normal missions, the side missions, you would say. And I think you needed a certain amount of side missions before doing the story missions, something like that. And I think it was kinda cool because even though like the side missions were usually extremely boring, and some of them they just spam different duels against different ACs, but the story missions were pretty long and deep. They were pretty cool. And the fact that I remember the story a little bit more, I think I can put this game 1 point higher than Armored Core 5. Sure. Fantastic. Okay. So there's only one thing left to do. There is only one thing left, my god. Which is going back to the final jewel on the Armored Core crown. Which is, of course, Armored Core 6. None other than Armored Core 6. Let me... AC6. There you go. Okay. Here. I mean, I already kinda spoiled a little bit that this game is gonna get a lot of S's, but I mean, I assume most people agree with me because they just did such a good job with this game after more than 10 years. without any Armored Core game. They revived the franchise in such a cool way. They really... Like, it's not like they... how can I say this? It's not... From Software didn't do something like, oh yeah, this old-ass franchise that we used to have, let's just try to do one new game to see if we can get some new players, but don't put too much effort into it, because it's not Dark Souls. No. They put all of the resources and all of the respect for the franchise and did an amazing new game. A completely amazing new game. So, starting by the garage and the menu. Oh, yep. Okay, I think the garage and the menu is just perfect. Like, here you have a list, which is my favorite. Like, among the different ICs, this is just perfect. You have a sorted list where you can see everything. And here you can move between the different parts. Which, by the way, you can see them because you have a little icon of which is which. And well, the rest of the menu is also pretty... Like, if you don't want to use the bumper buttons to move between the different parts, you can just go like this. So you have multiple ways. Garage and menu is actually really good. Stats are confusing but very well displayed. Stats are confusing, really. I mean, you mean because there are a lot of new stats. I can understand that, yeah. I can definitely understand that. But still, for me, that doesn't lower any points. For me, I would say that the garage menu is perfect. But I think customization suffers though. Wait, let's go little by little. First, let me rank the garage. Which... For me, I would say that is an evolution. So, I think if someone deserves an S+ when it comes to the garage, is Armored Core 6. Definitely. Everything is so well displayed, so sorted, so easy to find. So definitely an S+. Now, well, before the performance, let's check the customization. Oh wait, I didn't switch the scene here. Because on the customization... Can you open game? Because here... it's very true. On this game, there aren't any optional parts and neither any extensions. There are no extensions and no tuning and no insight, no nothing. I mean, probably they did that for the sake of not overcomplicating things, I guess. I'm not sure. Because, I mean, they did that for the sake of not overcomplicating things, but I feel like you cannot escape overcomplicating things in Armored Core, because at the end of the day, you have to build a mech with so many different stats. So things are gonna be complicated at the start. But I think on every Armored Core, after a couple of hours, you can understand everything pretty easily. No? I don't know. Let me see. Damn it down to the noobs, but also I think it was too streamlined. There's a very streamlined, aggressive vibe to AC6. Oh, really? A streamlined, aggressive vibe. What do you mean by that? An extra shaft chips away that data. So that's what you mean. Yeah. Unlike other games where there's no main goal. Wait, what? What do you mean? Walter clearly has us working towards something. Ah. Wait, and you mean that is represented on the small? I mean, on the not as wide customization. Extra distractions would put off that goal and distract from the streamlined flow of the game. I mean, I guess maybe that's overthinking. Not sure. But I mean, it makes sense. And you only get them all by the end. It's meant to keep you focused on the objective. I mean, but at the same time, you have the OST tuning, which, I mean, I guess you could take this as tuning, but well, not really, because here, at the end of the day, you can get everything. But well, at the start, you have to choose between different things. So I guess that's a way of tuning, but this is like an oversimplified tuning. This is paying points for functions like kick we already have. Yeah. It's definitely not like the old tuning. So, when it comes to this, I would say, you know what? B. There are no Bs, so let's put it on B. Let's put it on B. I feel like it's perfect. Because even these games had more customization than Armored Core 6. I feel like B fits it, to be honest. Yeah, sure, why not? B is nice. B is good. Now, how it moves and how it feels. And how the weapons work. Ho 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 ho. Ho ho ho. Special tier donkey balls. I feel like this is a good example. With this AC. Sortie. AC test. I mean, I feel like I don't have to remember anything, but by the way, I never noticed something, but on this game, well, I guess it's the same in Armored Core 5, but here the booster is a toggle. So Armored Core for Answer was the last Armored Core where you have to keep press the booster to move. But yeah, when it comes to how it moves and how it feels, this is peak. This is absolutely peak. It moves so good. It feels so good. It's amazing, to be honest. It is absolutely amazing. So, you know what? I would say that it feels better than For Answer. Sure. For me, it feels better. S plus. Take that. Or no. Maybe it's a little disrespect for Answer, but at the same time. Not sure. I feel like more or less is the same. More or less is the same. Yeah, no, more or less is the same. Let's put it here. Fuck it. Now. The burst express should be called human plus lol. But well, since it's not there. The weapons, how they shoot, and variety. I mean, when it comes to variety, Armored Core 6 is undeniable that it has an insane variety of weapons. Insane, absolutely insane. But once again, we have magazines. We have magazines. So, with that into account, But you know what? At the same time, I feel like the magazines are more manageable on this game, because on the PS2, when the magazines started, like when the magazines got introduced on the final PS2 Armored Core games, the reload times was insane. The variety isn't that big. The amount of delays will change up long reload and magazines. The variety isn't that big, really? Wait. Let me try to remember. Because I feel like there is a lot of things on this game. Also a lot of unique weapons. Like you have the classic rifles, both normal rifles, bolt rifles, the classic machine guns, the Gatling guns, shotguns, handguns, the weird things like the needle ammo, stun gun, bazookas, flamethrower that got introduced on this game, the laser things, then the coral weapons, the pulse guns, and then on the back you have the energy missiles, normal missiles, Gatling, bazooka. You have rifles, singles, flamethrower. Ah, the second one had a flamethrower, but the number of is kind of slow. There's only one energy shotgun. Yeah, but I mean, energy shotguns were also never super common. Like, previously there were energy shotguns, but only one as well. So I would say that the variety is pretty high, to be honest. There is a lot of things. There are a lot of things. Maybe there are not multiple Gatling cannons. Maybe. Let me see. Ah, no, but look at this. Missile launcher. A lot of missiles. Oh, also turrets. Crazy. Many of the weapons are bogged down by weird delays and charges and no weapon arms. Yeah, the no weapon arms is sad, that's true. But for me, I think it makes up with a lot of unique things. Let me see. Of course, it's not a splash. Put on an earshot and just try to shoot it in a few times. An earshot? What is an earshot? Is it a rifle? Do I even have it? Back weapon grenade cannon. Wait, in that case, let me get my base, I see. Assembly. Songbird's earshot. There you go. Let's see. I think I used this one on the multiplayer. Only shoot the earshot at a trainer AC. Oh shit. Look at the fucking delay. Wait. Ah, you mean... the delay that it took to shoot. Yeah, I can see that. Takes a long time. Wait, let me test something. I'm curious about something now. Because one thing that I never tried is using these kind of ACs. Boat. What if I use the air shot here? Also, let me try, now I'm curious, the songbirds, to compare them both. And look at how small the magazine is. Boat activated. No, not this. Takes a lot to shoot. I think it takes even longer than the songbirds. Crazy. Crazy, no? And yet the magazine is only 13. Wow. This is a big problem with a lot of guns. I see. Wow. I'm playing Reddit Time 6 waiting game of the Rubicon. Okay, let's see. Still, even though those things are there, for me, to be honest, I enjoy a lot the weapons. So definitely they are not going lower than A. Now, are they yes or not? Because I mean, for answer had a lot of variety. Or A+. Yeah, maybe they are A+. Maybe they fit good here. No way yes. No way yes. I mean, it's true that for answer, now that I think about it, and Silent Line, both of them are there because on those games the weapons didn't have magazines, which is nice. Or at least the weapons that didn't need magazines, they didn't have magazines. So yeah, that definitely is an improvement. That definitely is an improvement. Okay, now missiles. Okay, this is interesting because missiles is something that I haven't used a lot, and I think it would be cool to test them. With 100 more weapons and stream reloads, if they made a 6 DLC, yeah. Need a follow-up like Silent Line, but AC6. Ballet Orbit, Plasma Missile Launcher. Needle Missile Launcher. What? That's not a missile. That is what I've been using, I'm stupid. Put on the basic box missile on both arms and the soup on both shoulders. The soup? The fuck are the soup? Looks like I don't have the soup. Let's see. They look like wings. Gundam wing! Crazy. Let me get the base AC. And then let me assembly. I think I don't have the basic box missiles. Neither. I do! Cool. I even have this siege missile launcher. And then... true! Okay, now I remember why I have those. Because they were very useful in one specific mission. And then the soup. Soup! Chicken soup! Chicken bisque. If anyone got that reference. Chicken bisque. What is it? Here. And here. My god. If you do Welcher legs, they are great on a missile boat. Oh. I mean, I'm gonna go by pedal just because I feel like it feels better. And now let me have... Ah, this one already has really high missile correction. Cool. Now you have to change your FCS. Yeah. I already did it. Okay. Enemy settings. Craft. Trainer AC. Okay, let's see. Whee! Okay, yeah, the missiles feel really nice. Feel really nice. My god. What a shame that I haven't used them a lot. They feel good. More missiles! More missiles! Ah, he's dead. They mulch some bosses. Ouch. Wait till they are all locked on and fire all fire ones. Okay. Woo! My god! Whee! Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's fun, yep. So, when it comes to missiles, to be honest, I think this is an S. This is the only S. Big missiles, very true. Very true. And well, melee, I don't have to say anything. LOL, S. Literally, I completed my first run by using melee a lot, and I kept using melee. Melee is the best in this game. Absolutely the best, the most satisfying. Absolutely peak. S+. I mean, S+ is only there if there is an S. But to make sure that it's a little bit better. But since there is no S here, then S. I mean, there is no other S here, I mean. And well, the interface... I mean, the interface... I feel like it's fine. I feel like everything is pretty easy to see. Down there you have the repair, the scan... Yeah. Don't see the game. Yeah, no, I am not showing it because it's just... I was just quickly checking it. It's nice, but it doesn't feel as cool. Like, I feel like the 5th generation are just here because they have a nice interface and it's so original and so refreshing. So, this one is fine. So, A. B or A? Yeah, A. B is, that is fine, but it's a little bit annoying sometimes. Like, for example, the PS1, it was, I mean, limited by the console. And to be honest, same thing for the Formula Front, the PSP. And well, the 4th generation interface is ugly. Simple as that. But the Armored Core 6 is neat. And well, a story, yeah. We don't need to remember anything because it's been the last game that I played. So, of course, peak fiction. Peak! It's peak. I think it's a little boring. Yeah, nah. For me, it's fine. For me, it's fine. It's not as boring as the 4th generation. Because also the 4th generation, I don't know. Some things were difficult to see, to be honest. But yeah. That is all. I mean, to be honest, You know what? Nah. You know what? On this one they made a little more effort. Like, there are a lot of more characters when you hear them talk and everything. And you even have those the things that you can find around the map that tell you even more about the story, which is something unique of this game. So, Big Fiction. Big Fiction +1. Big. There you go. Amazing. Amazing. This is neat. And I did say that I was gonna do a final list, just trying to fusing every tier list into one. But to be honest, I think I am not able to do that. Because everything is so separated in so many categories, and I don't know how much to categorize. Like, having S plus in the garage maybe doesn't count as much as having S plus in the customization or S plus in the weapon, so fuck it. Here we have the tier lists. Great. Tier lists, which by the way, are not subjective at all. This is the objective truth of the entire franchise. So there you go. If you not agree with this, you are wrong. I'm sorry, everyone, but it is what it is. This is how the Armored Core franchise should be rated. Fantastic. I like it because the different tier lists ended up being pretty different between each other. Pretty different. So I am very satisfied with the end result. It was great. Great! Of course I'm gonna save all of them and I'm gonna keep them forever. But yeah, that's it for today. It's being... let me go here. Where am I? Yay! Well, this is not me. I was already here. It's available to others to play on your tier lists. This tier list, I took it from... from Tier Maker, and it's called Armored Core Games Updated 2023. So that's it. If you want to use that tier list, it's there. If you search in the tier list Armored Core, you will end up finding it. But all of those tier lists comes from that one specifically. But yeah, I wonder, maybe I can... You know what? I'm gonna make another channel. Because since... I just noticed, since my content is gonna be, at some point, to finish a lot of different franchises and doing this at the end of them, I'm gonna have a channel on Discord where I'm gonna save every tier list. Nice idea. Amazing idea. And I will keep them there forever. So people can see the absolute objective truth of every series from every video game. Makes sense. It's great. Very great. If I say so myself. But well, guys, as you can see, on this week, the last thing we have to do is Dark Souls on Friday, which are gonna be an absolute pain in the ass. Because the last thing I have to do is the freaking Ring City DLC, which has the most absolutely difficult and annoying bosses ever. But well, we will see. I asked mainly due to not long ago Gurdi made a tier list of her own. Ah, yeah, no. In my case, it wasn't mine. It came from a tier list that was already there. Miyazaki liked Dark Souls, So in the end, he put a ring to it. Wow! Wow! A reference to an old Beyoncé song. Insane. A banger, a banger, nonetheless. But yeah, and next week, since we are done with the Armored Core Special stream, I have to finally make up my mind to which standalone game I want to play. We will see. We will see. We will see. But let me see. You know what? Today I'm kinda tired. So I'm just gonna finish the stream right now. You should do the bouncer. The bouncer. What the heck is the bouncer? You can finish in 1-2 streams. Let me see. The bouncer video game. Oh, I see. Okay, I will keep this tab open and I will check it out while I have a nice dinner. Looks interesting. We will see. But thank you for saying it. Have a good night. No, have also you a good night, even though maybe it's not night there yet. But thank you all for being here, guys. Let me try to remember everyone who was here. Thank you, Iron, and Dude, and Tanky. Thank you for being here. Also, Dash was here. Also, Waffy was here. And Random was also here. Who else? Dedication was here. Also, Dedication was here. Did I forget about someone else? Random, Dedication. Thank you for the stream. Hope everyone have a good time. Rest. Well, I'm sorry if I forget about anyone else. You know, I usually forget. But thank you so much, everyone. Again, I will see you on Friday. Have a good night, afternoon, or morning. And also, if anyone is watching the VOD, thank you. You are great. Epic. But yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye.